Hello guys, welcome to DATAHACKS. My name is Bharatanatrayan. Now we are in a 26th video of Next.js series. In this video, I'm gonna explain about how we can use the advantage of API routing in Next.js with practical demonstration. In previous video itself, I have explained what is API routing, what is the use of API routing, and how it make the communication between the devices. If you don't know, don't worry, I will provide the link in the top right corner. You can refer there. So without any delay, let's get into the practical demo. First of all, I'm going to open the terminal. Here within the pages we have the API folder. Within this, by default, we will have the hello.js file. I'm going to trigger the Next.js application. After triggering, I have found out the URL, so I'm accessing this one. Control. So from this home page, I'm going to access the API and slash hello, the folder we have seen within the API folder. So now I can see the data within the API hello folder. So it's loading. It takes a few minutes to load, but it will load. In the meantime, I will explain the hello page. The pages which are present within this API folder will consider as an individual endpoint. So within this each file, we will have the handler function. Of course, we can provide any name for this. If the request is succeed, the data will be returned to the user at the request time. So here you can see name John Doe. Here you can see, here we have name John Doe. For example, I'm gonna show how to use the get method with API route. First of all, outside these pages, I'm gonna create a folder which is called data. So here I'm gonna create folder called data. Within this data, I'm gonna create a data.js file. Here I'm gonna export a constant. I'm gonna provide the variable name like data. So this variable going to store the array of object. Like I'm going to create and provide value, first value. Next, I'm going to provide another value which is named Natrayan, and I'm gonna provide another value Ram. So after this, I'm navigate toward the pages API hello, and I'm gonna provide another file called here we can provide get method dot js, and I'm gonna copy the same function from here and paste it here. With here, instead of the name John Doe data, I'm gonna import the data from there. Data. So data from double slash double slash and data folder. Within this we have data file, and we are going to provide this here data, and I'm going to create a new. Instead of creating, I'm going to provide the example in the index folder itself. I'm going to remove the elements here, and I'm gonna provide the h1 tag, h1 h1 API route. After this, here I'm gonna provide the function call constant handle. So arrow function, and next I'm gonna provide the button 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 and call call, and here we're gonna place this. Here I'm gonna provide the on click within this button, so we can get this, and I'm gonna provide HA handle with function. So if we click this call button, we can access the function, and this function will be triggered. So within this function, I'm going to create constant data, and I'm going to convert this function into async. Within this, await and fetch, and I'm going to fetch the data slash API dot slash API slash get method, and I'm going to create another variable called data store. Here await data.json. So here we have converted this data into JSON format. Next I'm gonna import the use state. Import use state constant, two variables, state use state with array. So here the data will be getted as a array. Here set state, so we have to correct this one. Set state here we have to change this. We have given in the wrong format. So I'm gonna paste this and data store. After this, the data will be stored here. I'm gonna use this state. The data can be accessed from this state, and I'm gonna put this in a map function. So array, within this we can pass the array of data one by one. Data, here I'm gonna return h1 tag, h1 curly braces data dot name, and here we will have the index. When we use a loop, we have to provide definitely a key variable index. So now we can go to the page. Now we have navigated toward the home page. Here you can see the API route which we have given here and the button. Now I'm gonna click the button. This button has triggered this function. So within this function, the data API get method, the data will be gated and it will be displayed in a loop. It will be displayed in a loop. So this is how we are using the get method in API route. Now we are in a final part of this video. I have a question for you. So if you provide your solution in the comment section, you can evaluate yourself how you have listened this video and you learned from this video. Now we have reached the final part of this video. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe the YouTube channel, get the updates regularly, and I will post the videos related to the Next.js regularly. Keep subscribe and watch regularly this YouTube channel. Thank you.